Hey guys, and welcome back to Semajical Gaming for Hogwarts Mystery Year 5. We're on episode 14 of the season now, and we're returning to the story of chapter 2 of this year. And I have failed every time so far to defeat the spider. Oh, come on. Pardon me. Throw the vial. Damn it! Where's Professor Trelawney when you need her? Well, there's really nothing to disarm a spider off, but you know. Because there's no such thing as dislegging. Right, let's try going aggressive again. Oh, damn it. Oh, come on. Right. Let's see if buying some clothes might help me to level up one more of my attributes. That hasn't helped. Let's try again. I'm trying to level up the courage attribute to a 22. So buying this robe didn't help, did it? And let's try going for some trousers and some that will hopefully give me a boost in the courage attribute. No. Another top then. No. Well, there just aren't any. Maybe if updated my look. No. All new equipment. Thing is though, you can't unequip your wand. You just can't. So new equipment won't work. There just aren't any of those. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. never expect a spider to be tougher than you, would you? But there's no... Oh, for fuck's sake. This is no ordinary spider. Yeah, tell me something I don't bloody know. Right. I have to do this to earn attribute points. So guys, we'll take a break and I'll see yous after this. Welcome back guys, we're back, and I know you're essentially watching here as I unlock a class, but I'm at this current point unable to continue with the story because I don't have high enough attribute points to fight the Acromantula. So what do you need to think of in order to conjure a Patronus? A powerful happy memory. Yeah, what's for dinner? I don't think so somehow. Now, as has quite often been the case in the past, but just leveling up the attribute, just leveling up the points on one attribute could be enough to help me win the duel against the Acromantula. So what is my prank of choice? Dung bomb. Observe dark artifacts. Take a moment to study these dark artifacts and be ready to identify them. Well, we only had 24 minutes left of that, so let's just let time run out on it, and I'll see you after the break, guys. And we're back again, guys. And yes, another event has actually opened its doors. But I am not, repeat, not taking that one. And yeah, I'm still trying to earn energy points here, guys. Not energy points, I mean attribute points. Given the sorry state of your previous attempts today, we will be reviewing how to brew Wiggenweld potion. This is a good time to remind you that I will not tolerate sleeping magically induced or otherwise in my classroom. You should be used to this by now. Come up and weigh your lionfish spines. Well, we'll take those, and we're leveled up to 22 on the courage. So we may actually be getting somewhere. And we'll take these for the empathy. So that's that potions class ready to be taken. And this is something I'm going to try again quickly and see if that's enough attribute points to help me finally defeat this Acromantula. So let's give this another go. I am determined to win myself this battle. Hey, why am I taking damage when I was the one who cast a spell? Alright, throw the vial. You're a tough old... You know what, aren't you? And he's taking me out again. Right. What do I need to do to get more knowledge points? Right, here we go. Go to the store. Buy that for 500 gold coins. That only gets me 60 more points though. And buy that for 600 more coins. Damn it. Hey, it's not gonna work. Right, let's just give this one more go. Let's see if I can actually get anywhere. Against this spider, the Wiggenwell potion is probably the most pointless thing, yeah, in my arsenal. Because the moment I repair the damage with it, I take more. Can't predict what moves they're going to take. Throw the vial. Throw the vial again. I'm out. There's just no winning against this thing. I'll give it one more go. It's Billy Leggers. I win. And you're going under a full body bind curse. Not that it takes much damage from that. So... Come on. Come on. Defendo Selfo. I don't think I'm gonna be able to live it up much longer though. Nope. Oh. Oh, come on. I've almost got him beat. Oh, that's not good. I take more damage. And if I do this, I finally take out the bastard. Have you seen the girl or not? No, but if I do, I'll be sure to eat her. Orania Exame. Which is actually the hardest of the spells I've ever learned in the game. To trace the wrist movements of. Let's see if Bill and Marula found Beatrice. Finally, I can move on in the chapter. I didn't think I'd be able to. Penny, what are you doing? It's better if you don't know. I lost count of all the ingredients she's added. Whatever she's brewing is more complicated than any potion I've ever heard of. Because I just invented it. Has anyone seen Beatrice? I'll find her when I drink this potion. Nothing will be able to stop me. Everything will be fine. My sister is fine. They're still searching, but we've checked everywhere. McGonagall already notified the Ministry. Where's Marula? Looking for Beatrice? At least that's what she said she was doing. Why don't you stop brewing this potion and search the castle with me, Penny? Because we need this potion to find my sister. What does it do? You'll see after you help me brew it. Oh, I see. Okay. We have to help her brew this potion, do we? We'll do that next time though, guys. This episode's gone on long enough. So, I will see you for the next episode, guys. Until then, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a magical time. Hey guys, and welcome back to Semajical Gaming for Hogwarts Mystery Year 5. We're on episode 15 of the season now, and it's now time to help Penny brew this potion. Well, this is a potion of her own invention. So you won't find it in the potion in any of the potions books. And we've technically already completed it because we only needed the 1 star. I don't know why I say we when I do, because hopefully you guys are joining me on this journey. So and it's time to take a break. We'll be back after this. And we're back, guys. Let's just carry on. Did it work? Only one way to find out. Are you alright? No? The potion didn't work. What was it supposed to do? Let me see what Beatrice is thinking. I was hoping I could temporarily gain the power of legitimacy through potions. But I can't. I just wanted to know that she's okay. Now I'll never find her. It's alright, Penny. How can it be alright? My sister is missing! Let's keep looking. This castle is massive. She has to be somewhere. What if we never find her? Then we'll never stop looking. I found your sister. Where is she? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Oh, wouldn't we? Right, I have one of these and I'm gonna use it. So yeah. The grand staircase, okay. I found her by accident. Miss Snyder alerted me immediately, as any of you should. Where is my sister? She's right here. Oh, she's right here. Penny, is that you? Where are you? Everything seemed closer at first, but you're so far away. Get her out of there! I've already attempted every spell in my arsenal, as have both Professor McGonagall and Professor Flitwick. They've left to notify the Ministry, who I'm certain will be ineffectual. What do you mean? This is no ordinary magic. The only way to free this poor girl is by finding the next vault and breaking its curse. This happened because of the curse vaults. Not because of the curse vaults. This is clearly the latest curse. If we don't break it soon, everyone in this castle will share Miss Haywood's fate. How did she end up inside of a portrait? She hasn't been able to give a clear answer. Whatever she's experiencing inside of the portrait appears to be distorting her perception of reality. She may soon lose her connection with reality altogether. Someone must have seen something. The other portraits should have seen everything. Let's find out what they know. Another 1-star to pass, here we go. Question the portraits. And this is where we have another break, guys. I'll be back after this. Back again, guys. Here we go. Apparently, even a knight of the Round Table and one of the most powerful wizards of all time can't help us. Should a curse disturb this hallowed ground again, Sir Cadogan shall strike it down. This is your punishment for losing touch with ancient magic. To the vaults, you are the curse. Why, thank you, Merlin. Stay strong, Bee. We're going to get you out of there. We need to find the next vault before she's lost forever. Before every soul in this school shares her fate. Where should we go first? Only place you're going is detention. What? I can't go now. I have to help them find the vault so we can save Beatrice. You should have thought about that before you sneaked into the forest and disobeyed the headmaster. Do something, Rakepick. There's nothing to be done about your punishment, and nothing you can do to help Miss Hayward at this time. The teachers will continue to attempt to free her, as I'm sure your friends will. You can join us again after detention. Come on, Filch. You'd rather have me in detention than helping to save a first year. I'd rather have you expelled like your filthy brother. And if you think I'm nasty, wait until you get to the kitchens and meet Pitts. Okay. I'm sure he will be lovely. Yeah. I'm being sarcastic. Okay, he'll be a nasty piece of work. Well, the hair-raising potion lesson's ready, so why not take that, eh?
Let us begin.
Here we go. Today, you will be attempting to brew a hair-raising potion. However, for most of you, simply viewing your marks in this class will likely produce a similar effect. If you talk during my demonstration, you're in for more than just a bad hair day. Thank you, Professor Snape. You've proven once again just what an unreasonable monkey tosser you are. Piratical eyes here. Gather your porcupine quills for weighing. Alright, I'm ready to weigh my porcupine quills. A proper hair-raising potion requires ground billywig stings. So get to it! Yes, sir. I need to crush the billywig stings before I start brewing. Prepare to add porcupine quills, okay? Once your potion starts to simmer, it's time to add the porcupine quills. Yes, Sergeant. Guys, my friends, this is where we take another break, and I'll see you after this. And we're back again, guys. No, we need to continue with what we were doing on that. We do that. My potion looks ready for me to add the porcupine quills. Okay, we need to be careful doing this, but there we go. There we go. Let's take 10 more of those. Just one last step, and my hair-raising potion will be ready. Oh, for f***'s sake.
Wipe that foolish smile off your face.
Okay, guys. I think we will make that it for this episode. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have us a magical time. Hey guys, and welcome back to Semajical Gaming for Hogwarts History Year 5. We're on episode 16 of the season now, and I'm here for my detention in the kitchens. The new worker, Semajical Baratical. You must be Pitts. That's right, house elves are responsible for cooking meals for all of Hogwarts. Pitts is responsible for making them do their jobs, along with rule-breaking humans in detention. I don't know the first thing about cooking. Do you know how to make a sandwich? Of course. That's all you need to know. Grab a massive load of bread and get to work. Well, it's simple enough. But you might as well see if you can fill out all the stars. Because extra. Come ready to work, Semajical Baratical. Pits won't be so easy next time. Don't worry about Pitts. He hates everything that isn't a massive sandwich. I'm Jay Kim. Nice to meet you, Jay. I'm Semajical Baratical. What are you in for, Semajical? Investigating the curse vaults, disobeying Dumbledore, basically breaking every rule at Hogwarts. Why are you in detention? I may or may not have been bringing items into Hogwarts that may or may not be banned. And I may or may not have sold them for a sickle or two. Contraband? I prefer the term uncommon collectible. Besides, most of what I deal isn't illegal. Just things people want, which are sometimes difficult to obtain. Would you like something? On the house, of course. Seeing as we're detention friends. I don't know, I'm already in enough trouble. Come on, Semajical. Let me give you something completely legal that can help with your search for the cursed vaults. I have sweets that make you float called fizzing whizbees. A dark detector that senses concealment spells called a probity probe. And a magical device called a revealer that makes invisible writing visible. Now what can I get for you? Fizzing whizbees, probity probe, or revealer? I'll take the revealer. I've had to uncover hidden messages before, so it could prove useful. Good choice. They can be especially helpful when used with a revealing charm. Thanks, Jay. I never wanted to end up in detention, but at least I met a new friend. I'm heading to the library to help Penny Haywood's sister. Do you want to meet me there? Why not? I haven't been to the library in ever. Wait. Why am I going there? When it's time to take a break here. So, after the break, guys. Welcome back, guys. Yeah, it looks like we got a mystery box reward. And this is not what we've come back to do. Oh, wait. Okay. Well, we might as well do something while we're waiting for that to be available. So let's take this class, shall we? Because it's the only one available for us to take. Our first History of Magic class. Welcome to History of Magic. I am, of course, your instructor, Professor Binns. In this class, we will be studying every important event in wizarding history in painstaking detail. Do not expect fantastic tales of imaginary myths and legends. We will only be dealing with real events that are proven and reputable research and indisputable evidence. It has been said that this is the dullest class at Hogwarts. Yeah, no kidding. But I beg to... You beg to what? even he's bored by his own subject. Okay, look. Don't worry, everyone. I'll teach you everything to know. You need to know about the medieval assembly of European wizards. Differ. Oh. History of magic is one of the most important and most exciting, I doubt, subjects in the wizarding curriculum. The way he teaches it, I doubt that very much. Today's lesson is an exhaustive account of an influential organization known as the Medieval Assembly of European Wizards. European Wizards. Pay close attention, as you will be required to write an essay measuring 2 feet and 5 inches on the subject. Let's begin. Oh, really? Hey, you better grab a pillow and go to bed, guys. Greetings, class. Today we'll be discussing the Medieval Assembly of European Wizards. Open your textbooks, another riveting lesson awaits. Do you hear that, guys? I think that's the sound of a lullaby kicking in. Literally, look, the option, like, Kip actually comes up as something you can do during this lesson. Semajical Baratical, can you answer this question on the Medieval Assembly of European Wizards? The Magical Assembly of European Wizards gives out which award? Snitch Snatching Award, Bravery Against Fantastic Beasts Awards, Britain's Best Dressed Wizard Award. And lo and behold, I got it wrong. Okay. Professor Binns' lecture is dull, but I'd hate for you to miss out on the chance to learn, so I'll take over. That's 'cause you can't expect a pupil to sit and learn from a boring lecture now, can you? No kid in the history of school has wanted to sit through a boring lecture. Another break is what awaits us now, guys. We'll see you after this. And we're back again, guys. Continuing this drab, dull lesson. Semajical, let's see if you've been paying attention. The Medieval Assembly of European Wizards is related to which convention? Well, I'm gonna assume it's this one, because I don't think any of the other two exist. So while we got free time, I'm going to work on a potion. Want to chat? Free time? During a lesson? Is it about how boring the lesson is? Can you pass this note to Tonks? She promised to test my potion. We're all in the same house, aren't we? Can't you just give it to her yourself? Look at the sweets I got at Honeyduke's. Dig in. There's plenty to go around. Yeah. That may be. But did you even bother to look at Penny's note? I didn't think so. Yeah, it's time for another break anyway, guys. We'll see you after that. And we're back again, guys. This will probably be another me coming back too soon instance, but Semajical, I dare you to try to get Bin's attention with this screaming yo-yo. Don't forget to write your essay on the Medieval Assembly of European Wizards. Yeah, thanks for that, Rowan. I don't think we could forget. Anyway, looks like we have to stop again, guys. So I'll see you after this. Okay, guys, you know my methods by now, and you know the madness behind them. And I should have waited longer. Why didn't I? So, another short break is in order. See you after this. Okay, guys, this should be the last 5. Yeah, there you go. I know I went about this the long way. I need to quickly finish my essay before Bins comes to collect it. Yeah, what? A whole 2-foot essay? What, you had to do that during class? And how exactly is a ghost going to collect up the papers? It'll just go right through him. Well, that's the end of that class. And my knowledge is now leveled up to 22. But that'll be it for this episode, though, guys. I wanted to give you something for an episode, and I couldn't do what I actually normally would have done. But hey, that will be waiting for you next time, guys. So we'll see you then. But until then, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and have a Semajical time. Hey guys, and welcome back to Semajical Gaming for Hogwarts Mystery Year 5. Episode 17 of the season now. And it's time to continue with... This is Chapter 3 of Year 5. And let's go and meet Jay in the library. Where's Penny? She never showed up. Rowan and I have decided to use our combined brain power to work out exactly what sort of magic is trapping Beatrice. I'm providing moral support. This is my friend, Jay. He wants to help too. Is there a way I can help without studying? It's not that I don't like studying. Actually, I take it back. I hate studying. What are you there for then? Do you know what I mean? Nope. Absolutely not. I hate people who are mean to unicorns. Sorry, Jay, but we have to start studying. Beatrice needs our help. It's only a 1-star job, so... Yeah, we're not gonna necessarily need to come back and earn the rest of the stars. And that's it for part 1 of this episode, guys. I'll be back for part 2. And we're back, guys. Here we go. This is interesting. What if the place where Beatrice is trapped was created by some sort of advanced extension charm? Those charms do increase the interior dimensions of objects while leaving the exterior unchanged. They're usually only used on our school trunks and other wizarding luggage. They're restricted by the Ministry because of the potential for infractions of the International Statute of Secrecy, which could happen at any time if you display this type of behaviour in front of muggles. Yes, okay. What? You have to know the rules to get around them? I'll see what else Flitwick can tell me about extension charms. This could be our best chance to save Beatrice. Study extension charms, okay. Pardon me. Excuse me, Professor Flitwick. I was hoping I could ask you about extension charms. Extension charms are already part of the curriculum, Mr. Baratical. I know, but I was thinking that some sort of extension charm may have been used to trap Beatrice Hayward. I had a similar thought. I suppose I can delve deeper if there's any chance that it could help Miss Hayward. Okay. You could get used to it only needing 1 star, but don't get too used to it. These are just the tasks for the story of the chapter. When you're actually taking lessons that are not part of the chapter's story, they do take longer. I'm sure you've seen several times by this point, but you know. And that's the end of part 2 of this episode, guys. Stay tuned for part 3. We're back again, guys. Thank you, Professor. I understand much more about extension charms. I wish I knew if that's what was used to trap Beatrice.
Oh.
I have a feeling that this is something ancient, something sinister. How can I help her? You should let your teachers and the ministry find a solution. Of course, the past 4 years have shown me that you're incapable of standing idly by. Try speaking to Nearly Headless Nick. If this curse is as old as I believe, he may know something about its origin. Of its origin, sorry. And we find ourselves once again in the situation of having a time toffee to use. Thanks for meeting with me, Nick. Think nothing of it, Semajical. I've simply been visiting with this poor young Hufflepuff. She reminds me of myself, you know, trapped in a place that is neither here nor there. Has anything like this happened before? Years ago, there was a rumor of someone trapped in a painting in the lower chambers of Portrait Corridor. Sorry, in the lower Portrait Corridor, yeah. When I arrived to investigate, the victim was already free. If there was ever any truth to the rumor to begin with. How many years ago? 10, 5, 10 perhaps? It's easy to lose track of a decade when you've been around for 5 centuries. Allow me to discuss the matter with these portraits. We have quite a bit of history. Oh, okay. Another 1-star job. Why is it going to take 8 hours to do this? Okay, in the dialogue I've just read and misread, he said, leave me. So why haven't we done that? He said, leave me to do it. Leave me to talk to them. But anyway, we have basically got the star we came for. And as such, yes, it is time to take another break. So I'll see you in part 4 of this episode, guys. And we're back again, guys. Here we go. So Beatrice approached the portraits because she heard strange sounds like crackling and the flapping of wings. The people in the portraits warned her not to touch this one, but she did, and was immediately pulled inside. And Merlin thinks this is just a trap leading to something much worse. Not to mention his revelation that a faceless interloper has been tampering with the portraits for some time. It sounds just like the dark wizard who attacked me and threatened to kill one of my friends. Who's the best person to talk to about these portraits, about how these portraits are created? Headmaster Dumbledore. He's wise beyond his years, and his gift for magic is unmatched. But he's away from Hogwarts. Perhaps Professor Binns? His knowledge of magical history and its innumerable intricacies are all-encompassing. But if he isn't teaching, he's most likely having a kip. It's true that he sleeps more than any ghost I know, snores more too. You might try our resident portrait painter. She's just experimenting with the craft, but is quite wise for her age. She's a student? Do you not know Badia Ali? She can usually be found in the clock tower courtyard during the afternoon. And that, my friends, is the end of the story for this chapter. I've got a Defense Against Dark Arts class and Impedimenta to take, but I need to unlock that first. But I'll do that off screen. So that's it for this episode. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have us a magical time. Hi guys, and welcome back to Semajical Gaming for Hogwarts Mystery Year 5. We're on episode 18 of the series now, of the season now, so we're getting there. And let's start Year 5, Chapter 4. Go and meet Badia Ali. and she's in the castle courtyard. You look like you've seen a ghost. I actually had a really long conversation with one. Are you Badir Ali? I am. Who are you? Semajical Baratical. I'm sort of used to everyone recognizing me. You must be popular. More notorious than popular. Well, I hope you're not offended. I'm usually too consumed by my art to pay much attention to the real world. What are you doing? Using enchantments to make sure my painting comes to life like it's supposed to. Whoever thought that painting magical portraits would be so complicated? What are you painting? Hogsmeade, for now, but only as sort of a palette cleanser. I'm taking a break from painting Beatrice Hayward. That first year trapped inside of a portrait in the grand staircase. You know her? No, but I'm fascinated by her. Can you imagine being trapped in an imaginary environment? You begin to question what was truly real and who was really in control of your thoughts and actions. I never thought about it like that. I'm even more fascinated by painting a portrait of a girl trapped inside another portrait. I don't believe it's ever been done before. Is it working? I mean, is your version of her acting like the real Beatrice? Not yet. But I still have buckets of paint and pages of spells to try. Can you explain how the portraits work? I'm hoping it will help me free Beatrice. Of course. Hand me that brush, and I'll tell you everything I know about magical portraits. Well, we technically already completed the task, but we might as well go the extra mile and get the extra stars. Thank you, Badir. How did you learn so much about magical portraits? I'm an artist, so I've been fascinated by the portraits at Hogwarts since I arrived. I'm also a Ravenclaw, so I read every book I read every book I could find on them. I feel like I finally understand how the portraits work, but I don't know that I'm any closer to helping Beatrice. Can I give you some advice, Semajical? Of course. Try an inventive approach. Do things you would normally never think of doing. Pretend you're someone else. I've done some of my best work that way. I'll give it a try. I'm off to detention, so I suppose I could try it for a change. Good luck. By the time you get back, I should be finished with my portrait of Beatrice. If things go well, I'll even have a new spell to show you. Meet with Professor Kettleburn? Yeah, hold on a second. I think... Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Let's mend this. Ready for another day in your own personal Azkaban, Semajical? I'm actually excited about detention today. Did you hit your head coming down the stairs? No, I just met this girl named Badia, and she suggested that I try new things to help me think differently. I'm hoping it will help me work out how to free Beatrice. I know Badia Ali. I've been trying to get her to teach me how to apparate. She already knows how to apparate. Isn't she a 5th year like us? Yeah, but she's brilliant. She's the only student I know who's invented spells of her own. I'll have to ask her about that next time I see her. For now, I'm going to act like detention is the best thing ever. Right, except that it isn't. So... that's kind of missing the point. Okay, guys. That would be our cue to stop. But I'm going to say stop for this episode. So I'll ask you to join me next time as our journey through Year 5, Chapter 4 continues. Until then, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching and have a magical time. Hey guys, and welcome back to Semajical Gaming for Hogwarts Mystery Year 5, episode 19 of the season now, and we continue from where we left off. Why so happy, Semajical Baratical? I'm just glad to be working with you in the kitchens, Pits. Your happiness is distracting my elves. Why are you so angry, Pits? Pits isn't angry. I would be if I was you. People are usually terrible to house elves. We have it better here than any elves in the wizarding world. Wouldn't you rather be free? I'd rather you leave and not come back until you're miserable. Who is this, Hermione Granger? I can't believe it actually worked. Pretending to like detention got you sent off to do whatever you want. What I want to do is work out how to save Beatrice. And I think I know just the wrong person to help me. Just the wrong person? Why just the wrong person? Oh, I see. Marula. But we're already at the stage of taking a break, guys. So I'll see you, or ask you to join me, after this. And we're back, guys. Let's just move it on. That's right. Filch is all alone and no one is paying attention. The box is on the table. We'll just hope he's foolish enough to open it. This box looks just like those others, doesn't it, Mrs. Norris? They're fools to think I'd fall for the same trick a third time. Meow. Then again, what if this one actually is a present? Someone might finally feel bad for the way I've been mistreated. They might finally be appreciating the way I've kept this school from falling apart. Meow. I might miss out on the first real present anyone has given me in years. I'm opening the box. I can't believe it. It's a beautiful cake made just for me. It's got a Mrs. Norris face made of chocolate and delicious little shackles made of icing. I've never felt so happy in all my life. Excuse me, Mr. Filch? Keep away from my cake! Yes, of course. I just wanted to ask you a quick question. I wouldn't talk to you at all if I wasn't in such a good mood due to this well-deserved delicious gift. What do you want to know about? The Marauders map. Marauders? Stupid name for a crew of stupid little miscreants. Do you know where I can find their map? If I tell you, you'll let me and Mrs. Norris enjoy our cake in peace? Absolutely. The map was in my office, but it went missing Whoever stole it made a mess of the place. I'm guessing it was Peeves. Of course. Nah, it wasn't. It was the Weasley twins. Okay. And we'll have to do that next time, guys. So that's it for this episode. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching and have a magical time. Welcome back, guys, and it is now time to go and meet Marula. What do you want, Baratical? It's nice to see you too, Marula. Have you been drinking elixir to induce euphoria? Why does everyone keep asking me that? Because you're acting weird. And for you, that's saying something. I wanted to see if you'd help me save Beatrice Hayward. Why do you want my help? You're cunning, you're powerful, you're horrible. You're one of the most cunning people I've ever met. If anyone can work out a way to save her, it's you. It's about time you recognize my brilliance. So you'll help me work out how to save Beatrice? Not so fast, Baratical. I'm going to make you earn it. Oh, I see. If you want my help, you'll have to prove you think I'm brilliant, Baratical. Who's the best student? We have to feed her ego. I don't like the idea of this. Okay. Who's the best jeweler? Oh, come on, come on. I'm sure Professor Flitwick would have something to say about that. Who's the best student? Oh, for fuck's sake, come on. It's gonna be you to everything here. I'm impressed, Baratical. You just might recognize my brilliance. You're the most powerful witch at Hogwarts, Marula. No, she isn't. She's not more powerful than any of the teachers. Who's the most cunning? Who's the most intelligent? Well, I think any Ravenclaw might contest that one. I always knew you were infatuated with me. You're the most powerful witch at Hogwarts, Marula. No, she isn't! Who's the best curse breaker? Really? Really? Nice try, Baratical. But I'll always be more cunning than you. Oh. Almost there. Alright, play hard to get. But it's the same answer to every question. How could I not have got that? I think he's actually expecting me to level all of these up to 22 before I'm able to win Marula's trust with this thing. Wouldn't Professor Rakepick have something to say about that claim? Right. Empathy. Well, close would earn me more empathy points. Honestly, it's like trying to please a little kid. I haven't got 6,200. There we go. Now we're level pecking on these. I should be able to get to... Yeah. Right. I knew I would stumble on this question eventually. Well done, Baratical. If there was ever any question about your Marula slide infatuation, you provided the answer. Don't flatter yourself, young lady. Are you happy now? How could I not be happy? I'm the most powerful witch at Hogwarts. The real question is, why should I help you free your friend's sister instead of searching for the cursed vault? They're one and the same. The only way to free Beatrice is to find the next vault and break its curse. Fine, but it's still best to divide our efforts until we know exactly where the vault is located. I'll keep following the path I've been on while you search for the Marauder's map. The Marauder's map? It's some sort of magical map that Raypick is after. Finding it could give us some clue to the next vault. I heard her ask Filch about a magical map last year. Then you should start by talking to Filch. You two deserve each other. What's that supposed to mean? Remind me why we're doing this again? You'll see. And you're sure it'll work? It's already worked twice before. If I shock Filch, he'll be more likely to tell me what he knows about the Marauders map. Well, I like to think of myself as a pretty good smuggler, but it was tough getting this box through the kitchens. Not to mention what's inside. It will be worth it. Let's just act inconspicuous, and I'll place it on the table when no one is watching. Okay. If that's what you think is best. But that is all we can do for now, guys. So, stay tuned for the next part. Hey guys, welcome back to Semajical Gaming for Hogwarts Mystery Year 5. We're on episode 20 of the season now. And it's time to get the Marauders map from Peeves. Here we go, let's go and meet Jay. And who knew this would take us back into the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom? Where do you think we'll find Peeves in the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom? I'm guessing that since this is usually the noisiest and most destructive class, it appeals to his chaotic sensibilities. Question is, how do we let Peeves know we're here? Cast a spell, drink a potion, shout for Peeves. I know he likes noise, so let's just shout for him. Well, that is normally how they get him to appear in the books. Peeves? Hey, Peeves! We're in here. Peeves! There's no need to shout. Sorry, Peeves. We just... on second thought... There's always need to shout. We need your help, Peeves. With burning, exploding, or screaming. With finding the Marauder's map. Why would I give a map to you two loopy-loos? We're just like you. We'll give you a gift. We'll save the school. We need the map to find the next cursed vault before all of the students get cursed. Saving the castle does give me more chances to ruin it. What's the map look like? Probably like every other map. Phil said you took it from his office. I've took a lot of things from off old Filchy. You'll need to help me remember. So discuss the Marauder's map. There's the thing though. Peeves didn't take the map. Fred and George did. And this is where we take our first break this episode. So stay tuned, guys. And we're back, guys. And... there we go. Do you remember where you put the Marauder's map now? I just remembered. Brilliant. My friend told me not to help you. What? Who's your friend? Not you. Just tell us who it is. I can change their mind. Good luck, schmuck. He hates Jacob Baratical even more than he hates potions. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Me neither. But he mentioned potions, so I'll keep looking for the map there. Oh dear. Professor Snape, I need to talk to you about something. Have you found proof that Patricia Rapick is a scheming malefactor who's willing to destroy us all for personal gain? No. Then can it wait till after class? Sit down! 1 star to pass. I think we're going to need a bit more time than a bit more energy than we've actually got to get that star. So we'll take another break and we'll do that after that. And we're back for the final scene of this episode. So here we go. Yes, talk to classmates during a class that you need to have the utmost focus on while you're in it. Okie madokie. That is it for this episode, guys. So stay tuned for the next one coming soon. But until then, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching and have a magical time.